coming from? Jenny?
From Kota Kinabalu,
Kota
UITM.
Kinabalu.
Yes.
We are looking forward to have you here in Penang. Unfortunately, this time
Yes.
around, nobody can travel.
It is still, we are still banned from going to another district here.
Yeah. Except for Langkawi. Starting in this 16 September, people are allowed to go to Langkawi.
That would be great.
Uh,
I've been wanting for the inter-district to open so that we can go to Kundasang, at least
I see.
a short break.
I see. But it's quite risky actually at this moment due to
Yes.
the Delta variant and so on. Very, very risky for those who are going to this kind of crowded places. We wait for others, Jenny. We
Yeah, sure,
follow
sure.
the
Yeah, we
timetable here.
are still early.
And then according to the schedule here, 9:20 to 9:30, we have a registration session for the presenter. May I know the technical support team, where can we register for the second day? Is there any link for us to register? Technical support team, please. Maybe you can put the registration link at the chat box so that everybody can register this morning. For our session here, we will have 4 presenters this morning. Let me check if everyone is already here. How about Siti No Shafika? Yeah, Siti No Shafika Saleh. Hi, how are you?
Yeah. Hi.
Assalamualaikum.
Salam.
And then Inessa also here, right? Hi, Inessa. And then Farhan, Chef Farhan, our Chef Farhan. We wait for Chef Farhan.
Sir, I'll be presenting for Chef Farhan.
I see. Okay, so Miss Nur Azlin will be presenting for Chef Farhan.
Yes.
Okay. So our schedule will be 9:30. Maybe there will be some participants, audience. So we shall wait for them, I think.
Assalamualaikum, Cik Dalan.
Waalaikumsalam.
So kita nak start pukul berapa?
9:30 as
Okay,
per
boleh.
schedule.
Okay.
Registration link dah ada dah? Registration link?
Yang tu tak sure, saya kena dapatkan balik pada ni.
Ya, sebab based on the timetable here, 9:20, everyone will be registering for the second day.
Okay.
You double check, Cik Saiful?
Uh,
We can put the link at the chat box.
yeah.
That's the registration backdrop.
Dah dalam link tu. Besar ada link pendaftaran.
Okay, it is now already 9:30 in the morning. So we shall begin. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Assalamualaikum and good morning to professors, doctors, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the International Joint Conference of Hospitality and Tourism, IJCHT-21. Today is a day 2, our parallel session in room 3 with a theme related to disruptive technology. My name is Dahlan Abdullah. I will be moderating this live paper presentation session. Together with me is the Mr. Saiful Nizam Abu Bakar as the co-chairperson, as well as Miss Nur Azima Idris and Madam Noraini Rahim as our technical support team members. In this session, presenters will also be observed by 2 appointed juries for Best Presenter Award that will be announced during the closing ceremony tomorrow. They are Dr. Sharifah Adila Muhammad Yusof and Miss Delia L. Olebal. And in this session, you will be hearing a presentation from 4 presenters presenting 5 different papers. They are Dahlan Abdullah, that is me myself, Siti Nur Syafiqah Salim, Inesa Tayan, and on behalf of Farhan Fa'ad, it will be Miss Nur Azlin. Please forgive me if I was not pronouncing any names correctly just now. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, before we get started, I have a few housekeeping notes for all of us to observe. Number 1, today's session is being recorded and will be made available for viewing after the conference. Second one, in this session, each presenter is given a maximum of 10 minutes for the presentation and another 5 minutes for Q&A. A message will be posted on the chat box by the co-chairperson once each presentation has reached 8 minutes and 10 minutes respectively. After 10 minutes, I will interrupt any presentation by asking the presenter to end the presentation with a concluding remark immediately. I will invite presenters to present their papers based on the sequence of names and titles stated in the presentation schedule. And finally, I would like to seek everyone's cooperation to ensure that your microphone is turned off unless you are presenting or asking questions during the Q&A session later. I think before we begin, maybe it is a good time for us to take a snapshot of our photos, because I'm worried that at the end of our session later, the number of participants will be less. Maybe technical support team can screenshot our screen now, and maybe once again later at the end, if there are more participants, we can once again screenshot. Okay, finish? Is that full? Did anyone take a screenshot of us just now?
Okay, get ready.
Okay, get ready, yeah.
Okay, I count 1, 2, 3, and then you stay for about 5 seconds. Smile. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Thank you, Cik Saiful.
Okay, welcome.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's begin. The first presenter for this parallel session is me myself, and I will be presenting a paper on online review characteristic and hotel booking intention, the role of perceived usefulness as mediator. Please allow me to share with you my presentation slides and to begin my presentation. Can you see my slides, everyone?
Yes.
Okay, thank you for the response. The topic that I'm going to present here is online review characteristic and hotel booking intention, the role of perceived usefulness as mediator. Okay, driven by ICT advancement, online review are becoming increasingly important in the hospitality and tourism business. And the importance of online review on customer usage experience and business performance is very well known in the research community. Because of that, hospitality and tourism researchers has devoted considerable amount of attention to develop and to test the model of online hotel booking. Online review, or sometimes called as a consumer review, is an integral part of many of these models and has been found to have a very significant impact on online hotel booking intention. Based on the previous studies have addressed a few aspects of online review characteristic, including review rating or valence, review length, review readability, review quality, and review credibility as part of the dimension of online review. However, in addition to this characteristic, there are still unexplored dimension available, which lately have attracted research attention in other disciplines. Some unexplored characteristic appears to be important and worthy of investigation in terms of their effect on online booking intention. For example, like review timeliness, review volume. There is another aspect of online review characteristic, which are rarely examined in the, especially on the simultaneous effect of this construct on the perceived usefulness and online booking intention. Even though a high online review rating, its impact on online booking intention may be not so significant if most of the online review are outdated. That's why we need to look into the review timeliness and review volume. Therefore, an investigation of this issue is important because researcher and hotel marketers has different view about these consequences. And this study aimed to investigate the impact of 3 online review characteristics that I've mentioned just now. There is a review rating, review volume, and review timeliness on perceived usefulness. After that, we are going to look into the impact of perceived usefulness on online booking intention. And finally, to look at the indirect effect or the mediating effect of the perceived usefulness. Okay, about the conceptual definition of the construct just now, review volume refer to the number of review messages that has been posted by previous customer on online booking platform. Review rating about the star rating normally. Review timeliness about how many days, the age of the review that has been posted. And the usefulness about the degree to which customer believe the online review will help them to make a better decision. And this study is based on the technology acceptance model. And this is the conceptual framework for the study. Three online review characteristics will be tested. The effect on the perceived usefulness and perceived usefulness on the online booking intention. And then later we test the indirect effect. And there are 7 research hypotheses, 4 direct effect, and 3 indirect effect hypotheses or the mediating effect. And these are the research method. This is a quantitative hypothesis testing, cross-sectional data collection. The respondent is the hotel customers who have experience visiting online booking platform. We use a purposive sampling method for because there is no credible sample frame for us to use probability sampling. So the alternative is the purposive sampling. And the research instrument, the questionnaire, which is an online questionnaire, consists of 3 sections. All items were adapted from the existing studies, previous studies. And then before the instrument has been used for the data collection, we have tested, we have pre-tested and also pilot tested. And then the data collection, we use an online survey distributed through LinkedIn. And then we also tested for non-response bias issue using independent t-test, and there is no issue. And then the missing value has been treated with maximum multiple imputation using expectation maximization algorithm. And then we also check for common method variance issue using a Harmon factor, Harmon 1 test factor. And the data has been analyzed by using a smart PLS. And these are the respondents profile. About the gender, there is not much issue on the gender bias. Majority of the respondents are young people, range between 18 to 35 years old. And then most of the respondents are Malay. Other races also available. And most of them are bachelor degree respondent, having a bachelor degree. If you look at here, 34% of them are student and 29% are self-employed. And others are employed, 25%. And then these are the income. All right, before we test the hypothesis, it is very important for us to look at the reliability and the validity of the measures. So we tested the reliability first on the reliability of the items that we use in the questionnaire. So we use item loading here. Item loading here should be more than 0.7 and all items are 0.7. We also test with a composite with Cronschbar alpha for reliability, Cronschbar alpha. Composite reliability as well as the row A. Based on the literature, the latest development for smart PLS, scholars suggested for us to use row A instead of just cronjob alpha and composite reliability. This is the reliability test for review rating, review volume. The next page is for review timeliness, review usefulness, and online booking intention. And according to this test, all items are reliable. AVE is to measure validity, convergent validity also established. And we use HTMT to test for discriminant validity, and discriminant validity also established. And this is our result. All the 4 hypotheses are supported. And then with the R square of 52, more than 52%, suggesting a moderate predictive capability of the model. And the next slide here shows the indirect effect, test of indirect effect, showing that all indirect effect hypotheses are also supported, suggesting the role of perceived usefulness as the mediator is very, very significant. And this is the result for our structural model. Okay. Therefore, as a conclusion, I can say that perceived website, online review characteristic, all the 3 characteristics influence or affect perceived usefulness, and perceived usefulness affect online booking intention, and perceived usefulness also plays the mediating role in between online review characteristic and online booking intention. And these findings is consistent with the findings from the previous studies. Therefore, I'd like to thank everyone for your attention. Is there any question from the floor? If no question, I will invite the next presenter. Okay, maybe I can invite our second presenter. That will be Siti Nur Syafiqah Salim, who will be speaking to us on a topic about exploring users' emotional usage experience and retention towards food and beverage mobile application. Ladies and gentlemen, Siti Nur Syafiqah Salim. Please.
Hello, can you see my slide?
Yeah, we can share.
Yes.
Okay, good morning to Chairperson, Co-Chair, Support Team, and others presenter. I'd like to start by introducing myself. My name is Siti Nur Syafiqah binti Salim. The topic for my presentation is demystifying user emotional user experience and retention toward food and beverage mobile application. Firstly, I'm going to look at research background, problem statement, research purpose, underpinnings theory, framework, discussion, and novelty and benefit. Now, let me start by giving some research background. A recent market analysis report by published Statista demonstrates that global mobile application revenue have increased from 97 billion in 2014 to 581 billion in 2020. Other than that, the finding of the report corresponds with the increasing number of mobile applications being downloaded worldwide, which has risen significantly from 140 billion in 2016 to 218 billion in 2020. Given the steady growth of the mobile application market, more and more food and beverage brand marketers promoting their mobile application via popular smartphone platforms such as Apple App Store and Google Play Store. In Malaysia, the billionaires are reported to spend a significant amount of 40% of their total salary on food and beverage. The figure here shows that the number of downloaded mobile applications on Apple App Store and Google Play Store worldwide have increased from 2016 to 2020. However, the first problem I'd like to focus on is that on the global level, statistics report that mobile applications in the food and beverage category have among the lowest retention rate as compared to other categories of mobile applications such as finance, news, sport, and shopping. Further investigation reveals that the retention rate of food and beverage mobile applications have fallen more than 75% from day 1 to day 30. A similar declining trend is also found in Southeast Asia. A report published by LeapOff indicated that the retention rate of mobile applications located in Indonesia, Myanmar, Malaysia, Singapore, and Thailand have fallen more than 77% from day 1 to day 30. Focusing on Malaysia, the country recorded the second lowest retention rate, 5%, just right after Thailand with 4%. The figure here shows that mobile application retention rate on day 1 and day 30 worldwide in 2020. Now, I'd like to move on research purpose. For this research question is, how do negative users experience attribute contribute to food and beverage mobile application retention? And for research objective is to conceptualize how negative users experience attribute contribute to food and beverage mobile application retention. This research used Dillon and Medley information system model. The study revealed that the attribute of food and beverage mobile application retention is complex and multidimensional. In all, 6 main categories and 23 subcategories were found to constitute food and mobile application users' negative users experience. The figure shows the connection among the main category. To answer research question, based on the established main category and subcategory, the researcher mapped the possible connection among the main category and associate subcategory. Let me explain in the next slide. Okay, the first attribute, performance expectancy, is conceptualized of having 3-second order attribute of system efficiency, system responsiveness, and system reliability. The second attribute, effort expectancy, is abstract of having 7-second order attribute of location tracker, payment of users, user interface, ordering, navigation, and their redemption. The third attribute is information quality. Is conceptualized of having 5-second order attribute of irrelevant, inaccurate, incomplete, no real-time, and inconsistent. The fourth attribute, service quality expectancy, is hypothesized of having 3-second order attribute of poor customer care, unavailability of service, and unresponsive service personnel. User emotional experience such as disappointment or anger will emerge when the users perceive the performance of the food and beverage mobile application fall below the expectation. Subsequently, this may contribute to mobile apps retention or continuous user behavior such as uninstall and reinstall and uninstall permanently. User has mentioned that they uninstall permanently the food and beverage mobile application after encountering horrific experience. Following in the research objective in this study, it is conceptualized that the systematic process began with users' perception about the mobile application information system, cognitive stage, the experience users process the infant user attitude toward the mobile application, affective stage, which consequently affect continuous users' behavior, cognitive stage. Following novelty and uniqueness, this study could be among the first to identify and explore negative user experience attribute affecting food and beverage mobile application retention in Malaysia. This study extends previous research on mobile application adoption by providing a theoretical framework that specifies the attribute affecting food and beverage mobile application retention from the standpoint of emotional user experience. This study expands the nomological network proposed by Dillon and Matlin by including emotional user experience as a significant attribute in mobile application users' intention. Moving now to benefit, this study theoretically contributes to the hospitality literature by focusing on food mobile application in Malaysia using directed qualitative content analysis method. This study is expected to benefit and contribute practical implications for food mobile application developers to manage their application. The finding of this study may be useful for developers looking to improve their application and create effective food mobile application. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Siti Shafika, for your presentation. This is an interesting research topic and a great presentation as well. Very well done. Okay, now I open this session to for Q&A. Any question or comments from the audience? You can switch on your microphone if you like to ask or give any comment on the presentation or the paper just now. Nobody? Okay, Shafika, maybe one question from me, just a simple one. Are you testing a theory or extending the theory actually? You test?
I use the theory and I extend also.
Extend by
extend
a new construct.
Yeah.
Okay. Originally, how many construct the theory have?
1, 2, 3, 5.
5 construct.
Yeah. 4 or 5 for 4.
I see. Okay. Then you use SAM PLS as well, to analyze your data. You're using a smart PLS?
No, I'm using NVivo software.
NVivo software. Also, there's a qualitative study.
Yeah, qualitative
study. Okay. Thank you very much, Shafika, for the great presentation.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, now let us welcome our third presenter. That is Inessa Tayen, who will be presenting a paper on blockchain application in smart tourism city. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Inessa. The floor is yours.
Hello. Can you see my presentation?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Please proceed, yeah.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. My name is Inessa Tayen. I'm a doctoral student of the Faculty of Tourism of the University of Malaga. I would like to present our paper entitled Blockchain Applications in Smart Tourism City. The contents are following. Our paper focuses on the smart tourism city. As everybody knows, information technologies have become an integral part of our daily lives and leisure activities and travel in the context of cities. Smart tourism cities are excellent examples on how technologies can be effectively used to serve both tourists and residents. The network of the smart tourism city is embedded with ICT infrastructure composed of different smart technologies that enable the cities to be more connected, interactive, transparent, effective, and sustainable. However, the development of the smart tourism city should deal with analyzing a great volume of data, increasing security and privacy, encouraging tourists and residents to share their data, and supporting real-time applications. That is why it is very important to find out what technologies are needed for advancing effective creation of the smart tourism city. Our paper questions whether blockchain technology could be one of the foundational technologies that will positively contribute to the smart tourism city development. Hence, the major aim of this paper is to explore the possible blockchain applications within a smart tourism city. Blockchain is a database of all digital transactions that have been realized and are stored in a chronological manner. Structurally, blockchain is viewed as a sequence of blocks that are connected through reference hash from the previous block. The main characteristics of blockchain are summarized in this table. Blockchain works with different elements, including network, transactions, and authenticity to store data. Once the data entered, they cannot be easily modified or deleted. That ensures the block and data integrity. Also, blockchain has reliability and transparency of the data because our data is distributed among all the members of the network and is updated in real time. Due to peer-to-peer network approach that doesn't rely on the centralized system, blockchain removes the middleman while increasing the effectiveness and transparency of transactions and building a rapid and secure environment at lower cost. The concept smart tourism city has appeared as a convergence of the result of smart city and smart tourism destination. While smart city mainly focuses on the residents' quality of life, smart tourism destinations concentrate on the tourist enhanced experience. Nevertheless, the essence of the smart tourism city lies in the satisfying the needs and desires of both residents and tourists. This table provides several examples on the cities that deploy smart tourism city ecosystem. Overall, smart tourism city aims at reducing the gap between the everyday life environment of the residents and amenities exclusively created for tourists. In a smart tourism city, blockchain technology can be applied for facilitating the transportation management, gastronomy and food supply chain, healthcare, financial system, and ensuring data privacy and device security. As such, blockchain technology can mitigate the problem of communication in the vehicles and various devices, like mobile devices of the tourists and residents, and also can provide an inbuilt financial system which will regulate the monetary transactions without intermediaries. Blockchain technology can complement the food ordering applications through ensuring the authenticity of typical products and guaranteeing the origin of goods. Blockchain-based traceability system can enable monitoring of the effectiveness of the production, processing, and logistics of the food supply chain, thus ensuring increasing customer trust and confidence. Blockchain technology can positively impact the healthcare sector in terms of representing a database of the electronic health records, resolving the issues related to data access, identity verification and privacy, and managing data sharing. Considering COVID-19 situation and the need to demonstrate the PCR test or vaccination certificate, blockchain-based database can keep all the certificates and ensure their authenticity. Regarding the benefits of technology for financial system, blockchain can ensure safe transaction management, regulate the flow of funds, eliminating the need for trust, and enable cryptocurrencies that will benefit both tourists and residents. Last, blockchain technology can mitigate the privacy issues, since privacy and data protection mechanisms are built in the blockchain system. Therefore, this innovative technology enables the users to control their data and decide which data and with whom they want to share. Blockchain technology can also facilitate the device management by consistently inspecting the integrity of the devices and storing the results. To answer the research question, we attempted to demonstrate the potential of blockchain technology by exploring the possible applications of blockchain within a smart tourism city. Our paper extends the current literature regarding the smart tourism city development, adds understanding about the potential of blockchain for the urban development, and provides several insights for those with interest in developing the smart tourism cities. However, the paper has several limitations, among which are lack of empirical data, lack of discussion of the antecedents and challenges of blockchain adoption, and limited number of discussed applications of blockchain. We suggest the scholars to explore the challenges of the smart tourism city development and the ability of blockchain to address these challenges, conduct case studies to compare different blockchain adoption strategies, and investigate the citizens' perceptions towards blockchain adoption. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much, Inessa, for your presentation. That's a very interesting topic actually, and it is new for me about blockchain technology actually. This is not my area. Before we proceed, is there any question from the floor to Inessa? Anyone would like to ask or comment on Inessa presentation or research just now?
Hi, Inessa. I would like to know, because this is very interesting topic actually.
Yeah,
actually, how do you set up your experimental process in order for you to get the result, the conclusions that you have in your presentation just now?
Yes, actually, I didn't have an experiment because we don't have like case studies. So I conducted a literature review. I revised a lot of articles on topic of blockchain, and I made some kind of qualitative analysis just to find out what applications could be possible for the smart tourism city and what applications already exist in the tourism and how and which applications we can use for the smart tourism city development. But the experiment and the testing, the empirical results should be undergone to validate the conclusions of our paper. Because my paper is a conceptual paper. It doesn't have an empirical research. Yes, it doesn't have empirical results.
All right. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Sharifah, for asking. Inessa, actually, blockchain is new to me. Last time I thought the blockchain is only related to some sort like cryptocurrency or Bitcoin, something like that. Actually, this the application is goes beyond that, beyond the cryptocurrency. Actually, You said just now it is related to information security, food, tourism, and so on. Do you know, Inessa, why it is called blockchain? Actually, the term itself. What does that mean in layman language? Why it is called blockchain?
Because structurally, when you view on the blockchain, structurally the database is a chain of the blocks, because as I said, blockchain is a database of all transactions that have been realized. Each transaction is stored on one block. When you insert the transaction, you create one block. When you insert the second transaction, you created the second block. And then all each blocks are connected through special reference hash. And that's why it is called blockchain, like chain of blocks.
I see. Thank you very much, Inessa.
Thank you. Thank you for your question.
Very well done. All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we thank Inessa for the presentation just now. Now we are going to invite our fourth presenter. The fourth presenter again will be me myself. I'll be presenting another paper on a structural model of perceived website interactivity dimensions and hotel booking intention. Please allow me to share my slides and to begin my presentation. Okay, this study, as I mentioned just now, the title is to test the structural model to test the perceived website interactivity dimension, the effect on the hotel booking intention. All right, since 1990, information technology has played an essential role in developing and transforming the hospitality and tourism technology, tourism industry. Internet has been used as a very powerful marketing tool. For example, hotel marketers traditionally depend on travel agents to sell their product and services. And then with the emergence of internet technology, they can sell it directly, easier, direct sales to the customer, even beyond throughout the globe, actually. However, the emergence of e-commerce and internet hotel booking platform, such as a hotel website, has successfully reduced the gap between the hotel and customer. Despite of the benefit brought by the internet just now, hoteliers are still struggling nowadays with the problem or the issue of a low direct booking. And most of the booking are coming from the third-party website, like online travel agency, like Agoda, Trivago, Expedia, and so on. And then the studies also reveal that hotel room reservation made on online travel agency surpasses booking made on hotel website. In Asia, for example, more than 70% of hotel booking are made through third-party website. And then this is one of the studies that shows about the reason why hotel website are lacking behind, left behind compared to the third-party website. One of the reasons because of the interactivity of the website itself. For example, in this study, it shows that this study actually a result of 193 website survey by the author Ayub. They found that 52% of the website that has been surveyed only can be categorized as a stage 3. 52.8%. Stage 3 means the customer or hotel customer can only search for the information. But to to book the room, the customer have to send email to the hotels, and they cannot make a direct booking. And then only 23.3% of the hotel website allow customer to make direct booking. However, with a very limited payment capability. And out of the 193 website that has been surveyed, only 7.3% of the website allow customer to make online payment. So we can see that this is one of the reason why hotel website booking through the hotel website is very, very low compared to the third party website. Therefore, this study try to fulfill the to answer this problem statement, though the effect of perceived interactivity on online purchase has been discussed in existing literature. Empirical research investigating the role of perceived website interactivity dimension on hotel booking intention is still scarce. Previous study have tested about the relationship or the impact of website interactivity on purchase intention for product. And now this study will be tested on the services context. That is on the hotel services. So the aim of the study is to examine the influence of perceived website interactivity dimension on hotel booking intention. The theoretical contribution here is in terms of the testing the existing model on the context of services instead of the context of product, because there is a different characteristic of product and services. In terms of practical contribution, hoteliers could develop and maintain a better quality hotel website by improving the perceived website interactivity. And the customer also will be enjoying a better online booking service. Okay, these are the conceptual definition of the construct used in this study about the online hotel booking, the intention. Two-way communication means the capability of customer to have a reciprocal communication between the customer and the website itself. The responsiveness refers to the synchronicity or simultaneous or real-time response from the website. For example, whenever we go into the hotel website, we key in the date and the number of room that we want to book, and then immediately the hotel website will tell us whether the room is available or not on that particular date, for example, and how much the price. This is what we call as responsiveness. For low interactive website, sometimes we can only see the room with the price, but we cannot see whether the room is available or not. If you want to know whether the room is available or not, you have to email the hotel or you have to call the hotel manually. And then about user control, this is related to the capability of the user to manage the website in terms of language, for example, to control the website in terms of the what language that you want to use, because sometimes hotel customer come from around the world, and then some of them are not only proficient in English, so maybe they prefer their mother tongue language, so they can choose a language they want in terms of the currency, for example. They can also browse whatever they want to browse first, whether they want to watch the video, images. This is what we call as user control. And then these are the model, very simple model. There is only 3 hypotheses to be tested about two-way communication effect on booking intention, responsiveness or synchronicity to booking intention, and user control to booking intention. And then these are the respondent profile. And before we examine the hypothesis, we have tested about the validity and reliability. Reliability of the measures has been tested using item loading. All item loading are above 0.7. And then we also tested the construct validity based on the composite reliability. All composite reliability scores also above 0.7. To test the validity, we use a convergent validity here, AVE, average variance extracted. using average variance extracted, the critical value is 0.5, and all AVE are above 0.5, meaning that the convergent validity is established. And then for discriminant validity, we test using a Fornan and Lacker criterion. For Fornan and Lacker, we refer to the diagonal here. Diagonal here should be higher. The value of diagonal here should be higher than the value in the off diagonal. Value in the diagonal here refer to the square root of square root of AVE just now. It is the AVE scores, the square root. So we will be getting this figure. Okay, it must be higher than the squared correlation scores here. And in this case, the discriminant validity is established. And another one, we also tested using cross-loading. Based on cross-loading also, you can see that all the loading for the same item in the same construct scored higher compared to the item from different construct, showing that the discriminant validity is also established. And then this is the result of the structural model. You can see here for the path number 1, path coefficient here is a beta, the first one, a beta 0.319 with the t-value of 2.879. For responsiveness to OBI or online booking intention, 0.18 with a t-value of 2.37. For user control, the beta or path coefficient of 24.5% with a t-value of 2.95. So this is the table showing the result just now, and then based on the t-value and p-statistic, all the 3 hypotheses are supported. Therefore, this study revealed that hotel customer perception on the interactivity of the hotel website they have visited influence their intention, meaning the more interactive the hotel website, the more intention of the customer to make online booking. So that is the result. Therefore, hoteliers which adopt the online booking technology need to develop more interactive website, offering a better two-way communication in their website, more responsive. The website should be responsive, showing immediate information that the customer want, especially about the availability of the room, the price, and in terms of the confirmation of the booking that they have made. And then the controllability features is also important. So the customer can customize the website based on their preferences. And then the finding confirm the well-established stimulus organism response model. Except in this study, we don't show the mediator, the organism side. And then the conclusion, the present study revealed that the significant role of perceived website interactivity dimension consists of the 3 dimensions just now: two-way communication, responsiveness, and user control. The influence of these 3 dimensions on the online booking intention. However, in this study, there are certain, there are several limitations. Some of the we have listed here about in this study, there is no mediating variable. This is only part of the entire model from the entire study. So maybe for those who are referring to this paper, can extend this study by examining the effect of the mediator. It could be a satisfaction, it could be a customer value, confidence, and so on. Trust, for example. Future study can extend this study. I think that's all from me about this paper. I would like to welcome any question or comment, if any. Is there any question or comment from the floor? If no question, I will.
I have a question.
Pardon?
I have a question, sorry.
Yeah, please.
So this one is only on their opinion on online booking.
Yeah.
Directly to the hotel, right?
Yeah, on the perception about the interactivity of the hotel website.
Okay.
Meaning,
So,
yeah. Yeah,
so
please.
meaning to say that the potential clients, they only have intention if they have more interaction with the hotel. So what
Yeah.
about from the hotel side?
Okay, actually, we have tested the intention to book online. Sometimes the customer, they know already which hotel that they are going to go. For example, like a conference participant, whenever you know that that is the venue for your conference, you will be going, or you'll be reserving the hotel, right or not? The issue is that where will you reserve the hotel? Whether will you reserve the hotel directly through the hotel website or through a third party website. Based on statistic in Malaysia, most of the reservation are made on the third party website, including especially online travel agencies, like I said in the beginning of my presentation, like Agoda, Trivago, because this website or application are more interactive, are more user friendly, are more useful to the user. Because of in the beginning of my presentation also, I have showed about the problem of interactivity for hotel website in Malaysia. There are very few hotel website that are interactive enough, especially for small and medium-sized hotel. Most of the website are made available by these hoteliers is just for informational purpose, to tell them, to tell their customer that their hotel exists, to show their customer how many room they have, what kind of room they have, or maybe the price of room that they have. However, the website didn't have a capability to allow the customer to book directly. For example, in terms of two-way communication, for example, very low two-way communication, meaning the customer cannot communicate with the website in two ways, meaning the website is telling the information, giving the information one way to the customer about what kind of room that is available, how much the price, but the customer cannot tell the website when I want to go. They cannot key in what the date that they want to check in, the date they want to check out, how many room that they want. This function is not available for small, medium-sized hotel context. Therefore, they have to call the hotel to ask whether the room is available or not, how much the price, and so on. So this is a very, it will be a difficult for customer to make immediate direct booking. Because you know the problem with indirect booking, when the customer book through online travel agency, for example, through Trivago, through booking.com, Agoda, Expedia, there are so many other third-party websites. There will be a distribution cost to the hotel. That is the problem. That's why we need to find a solution on how to improve direct booking. The cost could be up to 30%, you know. The minimum is 15%. Meaning, if the rate of the room is $100, the customer pay $100, the minimum is $15. The commission that will be paid by the hotel to the third-party website. And then sometimes this third-party website charge up to 30%. You just imagine the hotelier that run the hotel, there are so many operating expenses, operating costs that they have to pay in terms of the salary, wages, overhead costs, everything. At the same time, they have to pay for the distribution cost up to 30% from the sales price from the room rate. That's a very not profitable, very unhealthy for the hotel, you know. So that's why we have to find out why the customer do not book directly from the hotel website.
Yeah.
So by having a direct booking, if we can improve direct booking, so in return, even though the hotel have to spend some amount of money to invest on developing and maintaining their website, they can save later in terms of distribution cost. That is in terms of commission paid to the third party website. Am I answering your question, Jenny, actually?
Yes, indeed. Actually, that's how I felt sometimes as a potential client to hotels. It's quite
Yeah.
difficult to book through via websites. So that's why we always go to like what they got?
Website.
Trivago, whatever.
Trivago, correct. And
Okay,
not
thank
all,
you.
yeah, very good. Because for high-rated hotel, high-star rated hotel, that shouldn't be a problem, because their website is very
Yes.
capable of getting a direct booking, even though the customer are still some of customers still booking through third-party website, Trivago, right? Booking.com, Agoda. So that is even though the price is the same. If you book through hotel website or book through third-party website, the price is the same. But some customer still go to the third-party website. So there will be a loss to the hotel
A
actually.
loss for the hotel.
A
Yeah.
loss.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Jenny, for asking. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we are now already has reached to our final presenter. I think our last presenter today will be, wait, the last presenter today will be Miss Nur Azlin. Miss Nur Azlin. She will be presenting a paper entitled Private Label Brands, the Influence of Price and Quality Toward Purchase Intention in Klang Valley, Selangor. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Nur Azlin. The floor is yours.
Okay, thank you to the presenter. Good morning to the chairperson, co-chairperson, presenter, and everyone in here. So, and just gonna play. Can you see my slide?
Not yet. Okay.
Okay. Okay, today I'm going to present about private label brands, the influence of price and quality toward purchase intention in Klang Valley, Selangor. So the first one is the purpose and the problem statement. Private label brands are brands that are manufactured and sold in their own store by a manufacturer known as store brand or own brand. These brands have evolved over the years to become a major contributor to retail differentiation. With the current technology, the accessibility of internet in Malaysia, customer become well informed, and that's make the manufacturer become very competitive in promoting their brands to the customer. Any advertisement or promotion need to be gone through a very detailed investigation, and most of the consumer use price to measure the product quality because they tend to compare the quality of expensive product are much better than the cheaper one. Hence, the objective of this study is to see and decide whether price and quality influence the purchase intention on private label brands. Among the generation Gen X, Gen Y, and Gen Z in Selangor specifically. So the originality and value, this paper is able to add in values and important elements to the manufacturers and retailers in determining the understanding of consumer purchase behavior and improving their private label brands positioning. In addition, this research will also add body of knowledge in this field. So the design methodology approach, a descriptive research design using a quantitative approach through cross-sectional study is applied with self-reported and self-administered questionnaire. The study used a structured questionnaire as the research instrument that focused on consumer born in year 1965 to 2012. The relevant unit of analysis in this study is the people who aged between 18 to 56 years old. Consumers were approached and a total of 400 respondents were obtained. The data were coded and keyed in statistical package for the social science SPSS version 22 for analysis. Descriptive statistics, for instance, frequency, percentage, mean, median, mode score, and standard deviation were used to report the data analysis result regarding the distribution of score of all related variables, price, and quality toward intention. So the finding and the discussion, there is a moderate strength of correlation between quality and price toward purchase intention in Klang Valley, Selangor. The result indicate that there is a moderate strength of correlation between price and product quality. Meanwhile, price also has a moderate strength toward purchase intention. And last but not least, the strength between purchase intention and product quality accumulate. P-value less than 0.01, R is 0.469. It's shown that a person in Selangor does believe that price and quality play important elements in determining the intention. But this study cannot be generalized as this study mainly conducted in Klang Valley area. The theoretical and practical implication, this study contribute to the body of knowledge and provide an inside view of the client's intention to purchase private label branding in Klang Valley, Selangor. It offers a good indicator for manufacturers and retailers to be aware with the price and quality as it is able to create perception and lead the act to purchase or obtain the particular product or service. But the research limitation, independent variables such as perceived risk, brand recognition, perceived value for money, product image, and other are highly recommended to be applied to this research. It might help retailers to plan or design a better strategy to improvise their goods. That's all for me. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Norazlin. I will open this session for Q&A for 5 minutes maximum. Is there anybody like to ask or comment on the papers presented by Norazlin just now? Please, anyone? So Azlin, just now your study about private label brand, meaning brand, it is a house brand, is it?
Yes.
You want to test the impact, the effect of house brand on purchase intention or what?
Yes.
And then together with the price and quality.
Yeah.
So the private label brand is your IV lah.
Yes.
So you have the IV. Private label brand. So is it all of it I don't remember just now, is it all of it influencing the intention?
Yes, it's in influence.
Out
People
of the three,
the consumer tend to use the price and the quality of the product to review about the product level brand. So I want to know how far that they use the price and the quality to differentiate between the store brand and others brand.
okay, all right. Meaning to say, let's say we are new to this particular brand. Let's say we as a customer, we are new to this particular brand. Let's say we go to a shopping mall, for example, or supermarket. This is a product, right? Not services, right?
Yes, product.
It's a product. What kind of product is it? Yesterday?
It
Any
can be
product.
any product.
Any product. So
That
let's say we come across to one new product with a new brand that we have never known before. Actually, you want to study how the impact of this new brand, right? The product,
Yeah.
the new brand on the purchase intention. Link with the price. How these three variable interact each other? Which one is more influential?
To
Is
me,
it?
I think from the study,
Mhm.
for today's situation, the price.
The price is more, meaning the lower the price, the more the intention to purchase.
Yes.
And then the price always have adverse relationship with quality. Normally,
Yeah.
whenever the price low, the quality is also low. So how can that happen? When the quality low, the purchase intention become high. Is it you, how do you test it? Just you test your
Is the thing is that the store brand is
Mhm.
as good as the others brand, like other manufacturer brand.
Mhm.
It's like meaning to say, doesn't mean that this store brand, like this private level brand, is our low in price,
Mhm.
make them seems like a very low in quality. Besides, people
Mhm.
doesn't know that this private level brand actually came from the same manufacturer as others brand. As for example, Tesco brand.
Okay.
Tesco brand with Tesco name brand,
Okay.
manufacturer under the same company with FNN, Farm Fresh. Actually, the brand from the Tesco milk box
Okay.
came from the same manufacturer from Farm Fresh. So the
Oh,
quality of the milk are the same, but the price is much cheaper. The Tesco brand is much cheaper than the Farm Fresh milk.
I see.
Tesco. So
This sounds like a OEM product, is it?
yes.
Okay,
So
okay.
we want to like push forward that private level brand doesn't mean that the cheaper product is worse quality. There are some of the product are better than the high end product, high end price and everything.
I see, I see, I see. Okay, thank you, Azlin. Any other question before we end the session? Anyone? If no question, I think that's it for our session this afternoon. This morning, still morning, yeah? According to our plan, we will end our session in the afternoon. So our timekeeper is very good. Our coach is very good in keeping the time. So we can finish earlier. I think everybody has already presented, right? Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much again, Nazlin and everyone. We are now at the end of our session already. For your information, to all participants, to all presenters, certificate, the presentation certificate, and the official receipt for the payment for this conference will be available in the conference website around 2 weeks after the conference ended. Maybe you can check earlier than that. Within the 2 weeks, you can check the certificate. Am I right, Cik Saiful?
Yes, correct.
Within the 2 weeks, you can check the e-certificate as well as the um, official receipt if you want to claim. And then once again, before we end our session, why not we take another round of photo? Maybe we have a different audience now. Once again, Cik Saiful, can you please
Okay,
snap?
I will count.
Yeah.
I will count. So please turn on.
Smile, everyone. Please, if you don't mind, to switch on your camera.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, and then after that you stay smile for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3. Stay 5 seconds. Okay, thank you everyone.
Thank you very much,
Next
everyone.
session. So the recording will be available on YouTube soon. So if you want to watch this session again, you can go on IJCHT YouTube channel. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Cik
Thank you.
Saiful. All right. On behalf of the organizing committee, I would like to express our highest gratitude to all presenters, the presentation jury as well, the audience for your participation in this parallel session. We really hope that all of you have had and will continue to have a great memorable experience in this conference throughout. Let us work together to embrace this challenging moment. So, inshallah, in the future we might meet each other in person, maybe in another session of this conference that will be organized by our partner university, maybe in different countries, hopefully at that time. And please be reminded that today afternoon session also available at 2:30 p.m. Please welcome everyone. And the Google Meet link is available in your program book. You can refer. And tomorrow at 9:45, at 9:45 will be the closing ceremony. Please join us tomorrow. Maybe you will be one of the recipient of the Best Paper Award, Presenter Award, and so on. The link is also available in the program books. And then, ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to adjourn this session. See you again this afternoon, and also see you again in the closing ceremony tomorrow. Thank you very much, everyone. Assalamualaikum. Have a good day and adios, everyone. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.